Let's talk Doctor Who. Well, hello everybody and welcome to my little Matt cave. I'm Matt, the naughty boy. I'm back. It's been a long time coming. Again, things happen like, the horrible plague that's taken over the planet and everything like that, and me catching it, and it was really awful. Anyway, I want to get on to other things. But I am back, honestly. So, if you've missed me a lot, then you can always check me out. Well, you can check me out anytime, baby. But you can check me out over on the Spacebook channel. I've been on a couple of Type 40s and a couple of midweek specials that Dan Hadley's had over there. Thanks very much for that, Dan. Yeah, I'm back on my own little part of YouTube-y bits and pieces, and I kind of want to. I've been wanting to do this, segment for a very long time now, and it was very interesting to come across the fact. It was while I was actually on a Type 40 because we were talking about Blu-rays and everything. And I didn't realize how many different varieties of Blu-rays there actually are. And so I've looked on the YouTube before to see if there's any other videos to compare, but there isn't. Not that I can see anyway. Maybe moddy product reviews or something, but not actual, looking at the different types of Blu-rays available around the world. So of course, I've collected every single DVD in that's humanly possible, except for the ones that the BBC wiped, including the animated DVDs and everything. So and I didn't want to buy any Blu-rays because I've got the whole collection now, and I can watch them all whenever I please. But I think something really weird. I think it was at the point these Blu-rays had been started to get released just as that current era was starting, and I had decided to take a break from Doctor Who because I felt like it wasn't being made for me anymore, and maybe I didn't really belong in that fandom anymore. Maybe I was an old fossil who really should be just watching my old DVDs and not really just going back to where I was happy, in not only myself but in fandom as well. So when these were released, I didn't really think much of them, but little did I know that there was actually a lot added onto them, and a lot of them had been fixed and enhanced and all that sort of stuff. I'm not really going to talk about that. I'm really just talking about the actual packaging and the boxes, because there's quite a lot of variety around the world, and I really wanted to talk about that. So, I'm going to show you the first Blu-ray I ever owned of Doctor Who, and it was the collector's edition of season 19. Okay, so there's this one here, right? So this is the Australian release. Now, I like this packaging. I do. I know a lot of people don't like this packaging. It's extremely fragile, I guess you could say. But what I like about this packaging is the fact that you can separate it. You don't have this horrible friggin' logo on it at all. Throw that away. There we go. And we have this lovely box art. Look at that. Unfortunately, we have it on the spine, the horrible logo. But other than that, we can always just... And I'm a huge Peter Davison fan, if you haven't noticed. I've got his signed figure behind me, which is fading, by the way. So if anyone knows what I can do to actually stop the signature fading on the front of it. That'd be really great. But look, just look at this packaging inside. I've even kept the plastic wrapper that it come in. But when you open it up, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And then, of course, there's that famous scene with him out with the tennis ball, or with the cricket ball, I should say. And, you know, this opens up. So this is the UK release, and what I think they've done is that we've received it in Australia, because apparently season 12 actually came out like this as well, but it sold out very quickly. I ended up having to buy this one off eBay. But, I mean, look, you even get this really great, fabulous book that it comes with, and it's really nice. You know, you got the inside of the TARDIS in there, and the console room, and you know, it just looks amazing. Like they've done a really good job. Like there was a lot of love put into this, and I mean, even the box, even the CD art. I really love the CD art in it, and you know, it's just one of those things that I just felt it was going in the right direction. And then something happened. I don't know what happened, because it worked out. I don't know if it was a cost thing or what, but they had decided in Australia to downsize. So rather than the book format, which is looking amazing, this is now what we get. Like this. Okay? May look similar. Nothing of the kind. It is cheap, horrible cardboard. Okay? The outer shell, you pull it out. It kind of has the book thing to it, but it's very, very flimsy. And look at this. This is just awful. They've half-assed it. It's got the little booklet with it, of course. This is season 17, by the way. So this is actually, I think this is the latest one. Yeah, it is. But this is all what they've been since the first Peter Davison one. Since, you know, Australia seems to be making its own. But I've also noticed something really weird. And while I was looking at this, I don't know if you can see there, but like just here, there's a Universal logo. What the hell is that shit? Maybe it has something to do with the Universal, the cheap packaging. I don't know. Just put that back. But as you can see, that's the new. That's what the last 8 have been like that. You know, they've just been cheap and flimsy and crap. And falling apart. And I would prefer the previous version. Now, here's the thing. Because I was late to the game to get the Blu-rays, and they are superior to the DVDs in every way, shape and form. So if you do get a chance to get them, please get them, okay? But because I missed out on season 12, I think it was going for like $400 on eBay, and it was in this book format, but I wasn't willing to pay for that much. No way. So I decided that I really wanted season 12. So I thought, well, there's no other way I'm going to get it. The cheapest way to get it is to order it on, I think it was on eBay. But anyway, it was it's actually the American release. Now this one is totally and 100% different to this later release, which I'll show you later too. But this one here, the way they've gone about it is it's one of these Amaray cases with, you know, crappy insides. Look, with all the same covers on the inside. Every single Blu-ray has the same DVD, the Blu-ray cover, the Blu-ray, I don't know what you say, disc art. Every single one has the same, so it's very confusing. You can't tell the difference of each story. The only way you can tell the story is by this little thing down here, which I don't know if it's going to focus or not. But anyway, that's it there, the arc in space. So that's the only way you can actually read them. And on the covers, of course, they don't actually go by the proper season numbering. They actually go by Tom Baker Complete Season 1, whereas with this one, which I'll show you very shortly, is the UK version. It is actually Doctor Who Season 12. So it's very confusing for people who, you know, don't know that there's any more Doctor Who's. I know that Tom Baker was hugely popular, and he pretty much broke the glass ceiling in America for this, you know, for this show. But yeah, it's just a really weird thing how they've gone Complete Season 1, and this really irked me. Not only that, but with the cover disc art and everything, it was just you know, awful. I just thought it was awful. But it was good to actually see these shows that I wouldn't normally see. And then about a year ago, they announced these cheaper versions, which we do not get here. We do not get here. And I thought, well, this was probably the best thing to do, was to buy the new UK releases, which are a more budget solution to the more extravagant Blu-rays. But look at this. This is, I mean, I actually do like these. These are a lot thinner. Yes, it's an Amaray case, but it sort of keeps the cover art, whereas this doesn't. You know, it just has this shit. And when you open it up, guess what? All the Blu-rays have cover art back on them from the UK release. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? They're beautiful. Freaking beautiful. And so the only issue is that you lose the booklet. So you don't get the snazzy little booklet with production notes and everything in it. Now you sort of lose that. But, I mean, you know, I probably wouldn't miss that too much. But, I mean, this is a much better solution. So, yeah, I just thought that was really interesting that there were so many varieties in the Doctor Who Blu-ray range around the world. There's even more in the UK, you know. But here we either buy this now or we don't get it at all. There's no second chances. There's no one to buy this one at all. But I am really glad that I bought this one to replace this rather crappy American version. It's just nothing compared to this one. So if you can, try and avoid the American release and go for this one. Well, I hope you liked that little bit of an interesting lesson. I wanted to do something completely and utterly different on my first video coming back, and I think I nailed it. So anyway, please like and subscribe if you aren't already, and and maybe comment if you feel the need, and I'll respond. I promise I will respond. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you all again very, very soon.